Friday, Friday. It's Friday, Friday.
What's up, fishing buddies?
What's up, Carl? And after 5, Bayou Buck and James.
Hello, James. Bud.
And Joe.
Joe, I see Joe.
Bugman was first, but I don't know if
Me and
Bugman's
Joe
in here
are
anymore.
doing
So,
Me and Joe are doing it. Come on, Doc.
oh,
And
sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
And did my Triangle brothers notice me bust that out in that damn podcast Monday?
Yes,
It wasn't long in it. I give the.
that was cool. I thought that went well. That podcast
Yeah, I
you were
thought-
in with Catfish and Crappie. I thought
Yeah.
that went well. That was cool.
I think we might have won over a few catfishermen.
Hey, got to win them over.
After 5.
Where'd John go?
I don't know.
Good?
New magic trick.
What happened?
There's
Hey,
Mr.
Roy.
Dial. What's up, Roy?
Hey, Roy.
Well, you've been busy painting, haven't
He
you?
has. I've seen all his little shorts popping out. Now his shorts is showing about him painting.
Ashley and Justin will be joining us too sometime.
All right, Joe, bring
cool.
something back for us.
Where's he going for dinner?
Nah, he said food just got there. Some kind of
Okay.
Yeah.
DoorDash.
We had ziti for dinner.
Yeah, Lindy made homemade ziti. It was quite good.
I love
Nice.
that stuff. Asiago cheese, and Parmesan Reggiano, and mozzarella on top, and browned in the broiler a little bit. That stuff's so good.
So I got home today. Right before we started live, I went and got my hairs did, and when I came home, Jen's like, I walk in the house and it smells like awesome. I'm like, dinner? And of course, no, we're just gonna order dinner tonight. But I'm like, she goes, I found something. She's like, you gotta try this. She hands me a pickle wrapped in fried mozzarella cheese.
I bet that was good.
I was like, oh, I'm going to marry you again. I'm like, oh my God. And I was like, where'd you find this? She was like, oh, I found it on TikTok. And I was like, okay, well, you know my feelings on TikTok. But like, good. And unfortunately, we only had 2 pickles left in the house because me and the girls eat a lot of pickles. We love pickles.
Whole or sliced?
She sliced them. So she could actually make a couple more out of the ones that we had left. But oh my gosh, like she takes the mozzarella cheese, she puts it in the pan, fries it, wraps it around it. It was incredible.
Wow.
I'm like,
And-
oh my gosh.
James is talking about multicolored text, so I got my phone out. I don't see multicolored text. I just see blue and white and gray for the names.
What did Roy said? He's got more Bruiser baits than I do. Oh, I got a bunch,
See,
and
Roy-
I'm getting ready to order more this weekend.
See, Roy, docks hang on the wall. Ours are all piled in the boat, and the dead ones are behind the cooler. We plow through ours.
I like mine back here. I like mine back here because it's like my own little personal bait shop. So when I'm ready to go, I just pick what I want off of there, and then I go. And I've got more in this tackle box right here. There's 2 bags full of Bruiser baits in there. So I've got plenty to hang on the wall and go with. So, but I'm gonna order more this weekend anyway.
Yeah. Did you see what James wrote? He goes, after 5 is red, I am blue, Roy is yellow. James, you might want to go check your meds. I mean, I don't see any of that. Roy, he may have more baits, but every time he makes a video, he is wearing some kind of cool-ass Bruiser bait or Bass Addiction jacket, shirt.
Hey, Kyle.
Roy got some gear. Yeah. He had a hoodie on the other day. I was like, I like that.
I gotta order me some more shirts.
Hey, Mark J.
Because I think I've only got like 4 or 5 shirts. I need more.
We got a surprise for you coming.
I got
Well,
a
we don't, but somebody does.
I got a couple shirts, but man, that blue bass addiction one is still my favorite, man. I mean, that thing
Dude,
wears
that
so
one-
good.
You guys got me that. That was what for my birthday one year, right?
Yeah, man. But that is I mean, that shirt feels the best when I'm wearing it. I mean, I love it.
Oh yeah, the I forgot what the company was that shirt, but it is so thin. Love that shirt, and it really does protect against the sun because I never get sunburnt in that thing. You know, I don't know if you get it, John. Like when you got the chest mount on,
Yeah.
in some of the shirts, like when we're out there all day, you know, you come home and you end up taking your shirt off, and you can see the strap lines.
Yeah.
On some of the shirts, like that, even as thin as that Bass Addiction one is,
Oh, man.
I never get the sunburn.
Ain't
You
nobody
know,
got it
on
but
that
James.
one.
Look what Carl says.
I know. James, I have a laptop going and my phone. I don't have multicolored text. Carl says he has multicolored text. I want some multicolored text.
Yeah, me too.
Wait, what is going on here? Am I missing out?
I don't know. Everybody's talking about. I think either James and Carl are Cheech and Chonging it over there together, or they got something going on.
I want to hold on. I'm going to look at my phone and see if we got some multicolored text going on here.
I don't have it. Thanks, After 5. Yeah, thumbs up, everybody.
I don't. Thank you, After 5. Yeah, no multicolored text for me.
And anybody that didn't see it, I had a premiere a while ago. I put up 3 videos since yesterday. Yeah, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Yesterday morning, yesterday evening, and then today. Because I fished day before that.
Okay, yeah. Well, I guess
See
I
that's
was so busy
that's what
yesterday.
I see, Roy. That's what I see. I don't see.
Does that make it? But Roy, does that make us racist? Because all we see is white text.
I ain't got the munchies, so I am good. Oh, now we know why.
Yeah, James got the munchies. There you go.
That's why he's seeing colored text.
Puff, puff, pass, James. That's the rule. And Mark J, back to what Lindy kind of said earlier.
Oh, I didn't see Brother Mark. Hey, Brother Mark.
We have darn sure stress tested the old Mark J stool today.
Oh, Sharpton's looking around.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. He's going to start protesting.
Dude,
Oh, yeah, Kyle's got his flashlight. Oh, my God, Kyle. Have you watched Kyle's video with the flashlight?
I have not. It's
I'm not gonna...
it don't ruin it. It's in my watch list.
Then I will say no more.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I did get a chance to watch the crappie video that you guys posted. And that one that you caught, that thing was full, man. That thing was stuffed full of eggs.
We caught some slab. There was some 13 and 14s in there. I mean, it was.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Faith First Fishing. Welcome.
Welcome, Faith First.
Welcome, Faith First. Thank you for coming in.
James said, "Look at your phone."
Look at my phone, John.
Yeah.
Oh hell.
Oh yeah, Roy. I know you and your dad are rooting for the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
I don't see colors.
After 5
I'm
is red.
hoping for a good game. I really am.
Bonafide.
No, he's not to nobody else. Why would he just be bona fide to James?
Who's
James
bonafide?
sent me a text. Sure enough, After 5 is red and Roy Dial is black with a yellow outline.
There's Ashley and
Let me
Justin.
see.
Okay, hang on.
Hey, Ashley and Justin.
Hey, Bagman 22.
Let me get it right. After 5's at the top red, and then Roy Dial's it's black with like a yellow outline to it.
Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Interesting.
What's up, Bug Man?
What are you?
There's
two
Bugman.
doing, Ashley and Justin.
What's up, Ashley and Justin?
We need to do a fishing trip with Ashley and Justin again. That was fun the last time we went. That was a good time.
We do, and they're up to something because they said they would be watching tonight. They text us to make sure, to tell us 30 minutes ago. So Lindy automatically goes, they up to something. What y'all up to, Ashley?
Y'all okay?
They up to something.
Lindy done guess there's a baby Justin on the way.
You're not supposed to say that.
Oh my
Well,
gosh!
you need-
Is that?
Well,
Is
no,
that
Lindy
the,
don't. I thought
that
it was
the-
a guess. It is a guess, isn't it?
That was a private guess between me and you.
Well, it didn't have parentheses and said it was private. And
If y'all have a secret, do not tell John.
okay,
Yeah.
It
I was
will be
gonna-
his business, and
I was gonna keep it a secret, but I went out in the garage and beside my Corvette there was this paperwork laying there, and I picked it up and I read it, and it said you thought they were having a baby.
I did not.
That was my confidential paperwork I found in the garage by my vet.
Okay. I got you now.
Lindy's like, I didn't write that down. When is
Well,
the Super Bowl? Isn't that coming up soon?
next weekend.
Oh, see, I don't even know. I don't even know who's in it. I ain't watching it. I know I'll probably go fishing because the boat ramp's got less people during the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Super Bowl,
Oh,
Super
Bug.
Bowl Sunday.
Don't-
Definitely a good day to go fishing. I gotta tell you.
Bug, don't try to keep up sometimes. It just gets out of control. They've been working like crazy. Oh my God, no baby yet. Y'all are too much. It is the spawn, Ashley. You just never know. Bass are spawning, crappie are spawning. Justin might be spawning. We don't know.
She would know. I think she would know. I think she would know.
Oh, Buck, that's such a cheesy joke. You got too much water here to go fishing.
James said it earlier.
I know. They copying each other. Ashley's
Yeah,
done.
James just sent me a text, and I see it too. Like everybody's color's different. That is weird. It's weird, wild stuff.
Hey,
Oh my
PA
God.
Roy Dial, I just got
It's different on the thing.
Roy Dial, I saw a comment on that video I put up from your father, and it said something about John was a jinx at a time stamp. I was like, dang it. That was every time Mr. Joe could be dragging one of them dinks in, I'd grab the camera, and about the time I'd go, well, Joe's getting in number. I had several clips, so they would just flip off, right? But it was one of those days, dude. I watched it. He had this little one, and he slid it all the way to the boat. That fish got right to the boat and literally opened its mouth and let go of the tail, and he just went. Fish was. It wasn't on the hook. It wasn't even up on the hook.
That's what happened to me last time we went fishing.
You know what? The video I just posted. You hear me saying it. I've missed like 4 or 5. I've missed, that should be 4 or 5. I missed a bunch. It kept happening like all day. I'd hook them, or what I thought was hooking them, and bring them, and then the minute they would like do any kind of jump or any kind of roll, gone. Like that video that I just posted, that should have been like a 10 fish day. And I think I ended up with like 5 or 6. They just kept getting off. It was weird.
Why is it Grateful Dead night, Kyle?
Because of your video.
I only used one little picture of Grateful Dead reference. Remember my last Garcia video was all Grateful Dead. I couldn't do that again.
Hold on. It is Grateful Dead night. Hold on.
Joe, do you see the multicolor? James is, dang it, he's getting to the bottom of this damn multicolored text.
There you go, John.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
That was my dad's.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, that's way cool.
Yeah, that was my dad's. I want to put it up in the garage somewhere.
Yeah, it should be like pretty prominent spot, I would guess.
I don't know if I can get it in here like on camera though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, I have that, and then this was my dad's too. Hold on. I'm making a mess.
You could always put a sign under it, Doc, that says, "Don't be this guy. Fish with Bruiser baits."
True. And then that was my dad's too. I got to find a spot for that.
Oh, you never does. Yeah.
That's cool, man. That made me think. Did you read in our group text the joke Jamie made about at the casino?
Yes.
Man, that not my daughter right there?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It made me laugh.
And then this right here.
Buck, look, wait a minute, Buck singing. He's blue, bob dim baboo, bob.
Because if I was green, I would die.
But this right here, John and Lindia.
No, didn't they have ice cream? Yeah, that's Cherry Garcia there,
That's
Jason.
Cherry Garcia. This right here, though, the Gone Fishing sign. Over the past couple of weeks, we've been clearing out my father-in-law's shop. And he always had that in the window.
You have to type it, Roy. I thought there was a shortcut
when he would, when my father-in-law would close the shop, like for lunch or whatever, that was always in the window. So we cleaned out the shop and everything because it's closed down now, and so now I got it here, so that will definitely stay there forever.
Yeah.
What Ashley say? He's been studying in Orlando. Oh, nice. You know what that's like, India?
Pardon?
You know what that's like? What Ashley just said, Justin's been studying in Orlando for his captain's license. You know what that's like?
Yeah, it's very cool, Ashley.
Wow. Yeah.
Lindia goes and gets her CPR class in the morning, and then that's it. She's completely done. She just wraps it up, waiting on the Coast Guard signature.
Yep, CPR and first aid.
Gonna be Captain Justin. Look at that.
The only place I found it's out Port St. Lucie.
Yeah, she had to go there to get her
Is that the closest spot to y'all to get it done?
Yeah.
Cool though. It's one day. You get both classes. Knock it out. Bada bing, bada boom. But Doc, how do you do that? Roy was asking, how do you do the at something? And I thought you had to type it, but Lindia says you can just do it on a computer.
On the computer, if you're on a computer, it'll populate automatically.
Is what?
So like if you're on your computer, it'll populate. If you just do at and anybody's in the chat, it'll come up. On the phone. What?
Ashley just sent a picture of a very nice Z19 Nitro. Is that Justin's new boat? He's now Captain Justin.
With the Yamaha VMAX on there.
Hey, Ted.
Now tell me that's not going to be cool. Okeechobee gets hit with Captain Lindia and Captain Justin all at the same time.
Hey, Ted.
I see y'all working together there, Justin. Crappie trip. Send them to Captain Lindia. We'll send Okeechobee bass trips to Captain Justin.
There you go. But to answer your question, John, the at thing, if you're on the computer, it'll populate it right away. Like you can just put at, and then if you start to type the first name, like let's say Bugman or Roy or Buck or whoever, you type it, it'll populate. You can just click it and it'll send it. Like if you're like, hey, at Bayou Buck or hey, at Crankin' and Yankin', it'll populate it right away on the computer. On the phone or on the iPad or anything like that, you actually have to type the whole thing out exactly as their channel name appears in order for it to kind of like show up highlighted.
Yeah, Ashley, that 200 Yamaha is sweet.
And Ashley, I know a Yamaha mechanic and a Yamaha parts lady. So, ex Yamaha mechanic and ex Yamaha parts lady.
If y'all need help with anything.
And yeah, which Justin's pretty damn smart.
Yeah.
You got the notification bug? Very cool. Like I said, this week it's Doc's and next week it's back on ours. And while we're bringing that up, next week on our live, I think we're going to do the 1,500 subscriber giveaway because I got far enough past it. I'm not backing up again. So that'll be next week on our live. It won't be advertised like everybody in here knows. Just show up. But Doc, I want to ask your opinion, and anybody in the chat can say it. Would you rather have like 3 big prizes or like 15 smaller prizes where more people win?
I think if you're doing it in the live, if you're going to do it live with everybody in there, I think the smaller prizes are the way to
Well,
go.
Spread the love.
That's
I,
right.
I didn't tell you to get you fired, James.
That's right, Justin.
That's my
We
opinion.
were
What's
probably-
up, Anti? Uh-oh, hold on.
I didn't think about what Ashley and Justin wrote. You know, we got a Yamaha on a Bass Pro boat, a tracker type boat. He's
Right.
got a Yamaha on a Nitro, which is a Bass Pro tracker type boat. So that's right, Justin. They'll pick us out in the crowd.
Yeah.
There's Chris. Welcome, Bogley.
Evening, and
What up, Chris?
Did you have a late day molested manatee?
Yeah.
Everybody see Anti's Florida fact?
No, I didn't. Where was it?
I got it up right now.
Oh, okay, hang on. Onflor had 2 sets of twins in less than 12 months from maternal and paternal grandmothers, each delivered twins who died at birth.
Two sets of twins.
It might be like a riddle.
That's why I'm trying to read it like a riddle.
Maternal and paternal grandmothers had each delivered twins who died at birth.
That's making me think too much. I say the answer is they all lived in West Virginia and it was the same 2 women. Welcome, TFT. Oh God, Anti's using the fancy emojis. I forget we have those.
Uh-huh. No, I didn't see, did anybody respond about like what do you think's better?
No, I think everybody just said.
Ashley and Justin said 15 small or 15.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right, what's any fan got going on here? Hand pink, waving, hand pink, waving, hand pink, waving. That's funny.
No.
On my computer, it writes it out, but on the phone, it puts it on there.
Yeah, no, Mark.
This is what it looks like on the computer right here.
Yeah, that's what mine says is hand pink, waving, hand
Yeah.
pink, waving, hand pink, waving.
But on the phone, you can see it.
Yeah, Ted, I don't know tons about DaVinci, but I can stumble through it and put out a video, so I may can help. What's up, Randy?
And he knows the guy. Hey, Randy. Say hey to Shannon. She's probably going
Oh.
to work, isn't she?
I want to bring something
Hey,
up
Randy.
today. Doc, I had a good afternoon today.
What'd you do?
Well, Daddy Duck dropped by on
Yes,
his way down
I
to
did.
on his way down to duck hunt with Billy.
Yep.
I wish Uncle Buck would have been here. I know he'd have loved to have been here because it was cool with Daddy Duck here. He'd rub that beard down here and it made me think of Buck. It was really cool. But anyway,
You'll appreciate this, Buck. Go ahead.
I don't know. What was I going to say? I mean, I know what I was going to say, but I don't know why Buck would appreciate it.
Well, just keep talking.
No, now you got me wondering what you're talking about.
I'll butt in when it's time.
Anyway, when I was younger, my dad, he was really into duck hunting. I started out duck hunting, and I hadn't duck hunted much in years and years and years. And when my grandpa passed away, my daddy got all his shotgun shells and duck stuff and all. Then when Pop passed, I took it all. Stuff I know I don't need, would never use. Like my daddy back in the 70s, couldn't afford a lot of decoys, and he was a clever old dude, so he made a bunch of them. He carved like a bunch of duck decoys and all this. I got bunches of them. But anyway, I gave Matt some decoys that my daddy made. I give him like an old antique one. I got crates of shotgun shells and stuff, but Matt shoots Double D shoots a 16 gauge. I give him a box of paper 16 gauge shells that are like from the 40s, still in the box, all that. Dude, the man actually got goosebumps when I handed him. I pulled that box of shells out. When he looked down and saw what it was, he goes, "Look at my arm." And dude, it was a cool feeling to give somebody.
Cool.
I mean, they're just sitting on shelves here. I mean, when I'm dead and gone, Jamie don't care about paper shotgun shells. I mean, the buck's going to stop here eventually.
Same thing with my granddaddy's knife, Buck.
Yeah, is that what Buck was going to like?
Yeah.
Same thing with the knife, Buck. Sometimes, things ain't going nowhere after here. It's time to pass them on.
To somebody that can use it. It may be Jade. Is that his name? Maybe you can pass it on down to Jade, the one that made your alligator out of Lego blocks.
Right. And Bayou Buck,
Right.
me having a doobie snack has nothing to do with the conversation. When she said that you would like it, I was just confused on what in the heck she was thinking about. So I'm like, oh God, I hate to start talking because it's going to get me into something. Okay, well, it's confirmed. Well, get up antis. It's going to get by before I can read it all.
What did Anti say? Hold on. There it is.
Well, I semi-confirmed it. Got most of my money out of the bank. It says, hey, this okay to close for good end of the month. I did not, and they hadn't said anything about it. Yeah. Isn't that something nice to find out?
Wow. Yeah.
But
I love it. Like, Parabellum fishing, person turquoise waving.
Yes, I had to look at my phone to see what it was.
I know, because I got the phone going over here and I'm looking. They're ruining it.
Oh, look at Ted. I gave him goosebumps for driving to D-Land. Well, Teddy, I'm sorry, dude. My hand gets to wandering, bro.
I gotta go feed Cobra.
Oh, I forgot. We can't forget her getting it out. Oh, dude, I sat up here and put that video last night. We had a big, hard day yesterday. It was like 11 o'clock. I walked in the bedroom. Lindy's laying in there watching TV. I was like, were we supposed to feed the puppy tonight? And the look on her face, I was like, I guess that meant yeah. Well, not feed. We let her out to pee while Jamie's at work.
Yeah, I will be back, y'all.
Be careful, baby.
I will.
You can always let us know, and Doc will let you join. We'll put up the link, and they can see how big Coba's gotten 2 weeks.
Yeah, maybe. I will do it.
Made Ted blush. I bet there, Betty. You ain't blushed in years.
You still on your platform there?
Yeah, I told you I still got it up because we used it last week. And, dude, I've been fishing since. It's all set up from just like our live Friday night.
You not get me threatened while I was
Yeah, when she first joined, Doc, you didn't hear her trying to climb up here. I had to help her get up on the pedestal. But like I said, there were certain things here. I got some really valuable well, you can kind of see them. See all them over that shoulder? Oh, Daddy Duck drooled over those decoys. But I said, no. I said, I'm only nice, but so far.
That's cool that he's going down
decoration.
There. It's cool he's going down there to go hunt with Billy. I'm looking forward to that video. That'll be cool.
Yeah, you can. Let me show you. I'm going to show you something. I went down, like I told you, Doc, digging around in my big bullet crates I got, packed up.
Yeah.
Let me show you what bar thing I did find today I brought up here. Hang on. It's going to take a moment.
Oh, no. Wonder what bar thing you're talking, like a bar drinking thing or like a bar decorating thing?
Well, it's a cool thing, but I'm going to turn it into a bar decorating thing till the damn zombie apocalypse starts.
Nice.
Those are 308s, and they still have the tracers every fifth one. See the orange tip?
Yep.
Yeah. Dude, that's like 20-some pounds right there. More than 20.
Oh, my gosh. So where are you going to put that?
Where am I going to put them?
Yeah.
Well, I had a hard time today looking around, figuring out somewhere that would hold them. I guess I'm going to have, I got 3 more down in a crate. I guess I'm going to build me some kind of, I'm freaking Rambo. There you go, Steve. I'm freaking Rambo down.
Steve, I was just about to make the Rambo reference. You beat me to it.
Oh, you don't think when I brought them up here, I didn't have them laced around me? And I believe I walked in the back door and went, badges? Badges? We don't need no stinking badges. Oh, yeah, Ted. I thought I was out of tracers. Pop's had these for years, and we've set several fields on fire. I thought we'd shot up all the tracers. I mean, I've been here 6 years in that back garage. Like I said, I'm just now opening crates that I moved here from Florida.
SWC, that is my winner for the live.
But, Doc, man, you could start shooting 22, just regular 22 bullets.
Mm-hmm.
Me and you could probably start today, and we'd both be old-ass dudes by the time we run out of damn 22s.
Is that how much you got over there?
I got thousands of rounds of 22s.
Wow. Hey,
Well,
Rob.
everybody bought. That was a big gift. You know, my grandpa, as long as I can remember, like everybody bought him those blocks of 22s, the bricks. And, he'd get 6 or 7 a year. And I mean, dude, I got bricks of them back. I'll tell you what I found today. 2 full boxes. Now, there's not but like 6 in a box. Are you familiar with a 10 gauge shotgun?
I am not. No, I got a 12 gauge, and I have a ton of 12 gauge shells that I got.
Okay,
from my dad.
You can take a 12 gauge shell and just drop it down the barrel of a 10 gauge, and it'll fall straight through it. It's a bigger, it's a bigger.
Well, yeah, because the smaller the gauge, the bigger it is.
I found several boxes of 10 gauge slugs, which is a chunk of lead. Dude, they weigh them shells. I'd hate to guess how heavy that slug is. It's bigger than any 50 caliber muzzleloader I ever shot. I mean, it's a freaking door breaker.
So where's all that stuff at? Like
in crates in the back garage.
Okay.
I moved it all here, like packing up our stuff at home and Pops. See, my grandpa had buttloads, so my daddy just hoarded it up, put it in crates, put it in his house. Well, then he collected his whole life, so now I just bundled all those crates. Dude, we had a load in my truck and trailer that was freaking about ammo and stuff. I mean, I don't know what all I got. Found several boxes of 22 Magnums today that I didn't even know I had. I don't even have a 22 Magnum.
I still got a couple boxes from when my dad passed that I mean I haven't even gone through, and it's full of ammo.
Any Finn's got a 10 gauge. Any Finn, I got some shells. I actually a couple years ago I traded off Pop's 10 gauge. It even had the hand reloader to reload your own shell one at a time. It was a cool little hand reloader. But I got some 10 gauge stuff. You ever come to Florida, I'll hook you up. I ain't mailing that heavy crap.
Oh God, no.
That's like I gave Daddy Duck a bunch of antique duck decoy weights. I mean, I got 5-gallon buckets of them. And in when I was packing, I don't know why I thought I just couldn't get rid of them. So I just hauled that. I mean, that shit's been hauled. All right, Roy. See you, man. Appreciate you dropping in.
All right, Roy. Have a good night. And a good weekend. You playing with the
Now I'm pushing them out of weigher. Lindy won't be able to sit down. Dude, it weighs, like I said, that's like 20 pounds at least, I bet you.
What any Finn say? Have an M1.
That's me, any Finn. I got a collection of stuff been handed down. I got a shotgun that was my grandfather's, a single shot, like a 12 gauge. What was the Sears and Roebuck brand back then? Anyway, that thing is wired together, taped together.
What was the Sears and Roebuck brand?
I know it when I hear it.
Somebody help. Ashley, the kids are doing great. Yeah, Kinsley's still in dance. She just had an audition yesterday for she's getting ready to go into middle school. So she had an audition for a performing arts middle school that she wants to go to. So she had that audition yesterday. We won't find out till like April how she did, but she felt she did very good. And so, yeah, she's still in dance. We got a couple competitions coming up in the next couple of months. So she's still kicking it. And I think Avery's going to join her. Avery's wanting to do it. So I think next season, when season starts, Avery will start. So I'll be broke.
And Rob, she just left a little bit ago to go feed let the young'un's puppy out. Our girls did dance class. I remember that.
Yeah. Class was different.
You mentioned them, and here they come.
What?
Avery.
You broke it? Come say hi to everybody.
Avery.
You can't come out here and not say hi to everybody. 1, 2, 3, go! There she is.
There's Avery. Hey, Avery.
Hi.
Your hair is pretty.
Thank you.
I like the way you have it braided.
Thank you.
Look
Dad.
at you.
A lot of girls at school today wear their hair up in a braid today.
Was it braid day?
No, it's Heart Disease Day.
It's Heart Disease Day.
Heart Disease Day. That's right. You're supposed to braid your hair for Heart Disease Day.
And they were supposed to wear red for heart, for like, and it was actually on the news. Like a lot of the newscasters and everything were wearing red. It's supposed to be like, Heart Disease Awareness Day or something.
Kinsley forgot to wear red for Heart Disease Day, so good luck, Kinsley.
And look, Anyfin said, "Hi, Avery, face blue smiling."
We can't see the emojis they post. So when on the computer, when they post the emojis, we can't see it. It just comes up as text.
How come a child that age knows more about an emoji than I do at my age?
It's because you know how to do the faces.
I know you know how to do the faces. Y'all so smart. You so smart.
Uh-huh.
You are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she got her. Actually, we got her report card back, and she's doing really well.
Very good.
Yep, she's doing really well.
Lindy made good grades.
Andrew says, "Don't open your crayon box," and I never open it when she says that. Like I never.
Did you tell? Can you tell her? Can you show everybody what happened with your? She lost another tooth.
Oh my goodness, you're toothless.
She swallowed it.
Tooth Fairy's not going to be happy with that one.
Actually, she was, right?
She found it with her magic wand.
I know. I'm saying it. That's a stinky job.
Yeah,
and
she was.
$5.
$5.
Even
I never got
$5 from Grandma. $5 from Grandma.
And Grandma gave you $5. Or the Tooth Fairy went over Grandma's and left $5 there.
Grandma John.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Hey, Grandma John.
Anti said hello.
Hi.
Yeah, no, she was eating goldfish
At
school, and then she went over to her teacher and she goes, "Is my tooth gone?"
It tasted like a goldfish.
I actually didn't know.
I know you probably don't even chew the goldfish. You just
Uh-huh.
That's funny.
See what Buck said? He only got a quarter. Uncle Buck only got a quarter.
That's sad.
Well, Uncle Buck's teeth probably aren't as pretty as Avery's teeth.
Daddy
Pretty little girls get a lot more.
That's boring.
Oh, dang, Rob. I bet that was a crappy situation.
How many dollars did Kinsley get?
I have no idea.
You forgot.
I don't know. The Tooth Fairy brings it. How am I supposed to know?
Did she
Don't
tell
you-
you?
I don't know. We'd have to go back and look. I don't know. I don't keep track of this stuff. Oh, you all right?
Bye, Avery.
She nailed her chin. You good? All right. Apparently she's good.
That's right, Anyfin. Buck was 42 when he lost that damn tooth he only got a quarter for.
Hey, Ashley and Justin. You sure you want that? Forget spawning. Was it castration? Is it castration? Is that what you do?
Mark, say your chili turn. Is it hot, son? And where's this chili cook-off you were talking about? Doc, put up the damn invite and Mark, come up and tell us about the chili. She got $5. Steve.
She got $5 from the Tooth Fairy, Steve, here at the house, and then apparently over at her grandma's house there was another $5 there, and she still hasn't seen her other grandma, which is my mom, and I'm pretty sure the Tooth Fairy left some money over there.
Man, that Tooth Fairy gets around. Her and Little
Right?
Debbie, they're everywhere. Her and Little Debbie get around.
I don't know, man. I got like 25 cents or a quarter. There's the link right there.
You know what I got when I lost a tooth?
I would like to hear about this chili.
You know what I got when I lost a tooth? Freaking hole in my face and a tooth. Jamie, our daughter, kept all her teeth. Well, she let the tooth fairy, and then she figured out after there was no tooth fairy that we still had them. She got them all back and put them in, like, what's the resin stuff you can put stuff in, you know? You know what I'm talking about. She made jewelry. She made jewelry out of most of them. She has a necklace that has like 4 or 5 of her baby teeth in it.
You see what? She got $10. Actually, she's probably going to end up with 15, to tell you the truth, Buck.
Can you picture that? Buck and Bubba standing there and Buck going, $10? Damn, that's a good idea. I need a hammer. Bubba say, here's one. Buck take it and whack Bubba right in the mouth. Whack!
Damn.
They do. Anti-fairies are everywhere down here. And down here, the fairies wear boots.
True. All right. So we're gonna find out about the chili here because here comes brother Mark J. Larson.
Chili Daddy. What's up, Chili Daddy?
Let me get the lights out of your eyes.
So what kind of chili cook-off we got going on?
All right, what we got going on, Mark?
Let me see if I can get
this. We got the same stove, Mark. The exact same stove.
Is yours gas,
anyway,
Mark?
It's what's that?
Is your stove gas?
Yeah, it's gas.
Oh, mine's not gas.
I think all three of us have the same stove then. Hold on, go back to the stove.
Mine's not gas.
Go back to the stove. Oh, let's see.
Now I'm intrigued. Hold on. Get back over there.
Ours is electric, just like
it's
that.
GE.
Yeah, mine's a GE electric, just like that. Black flat top.
No, mine's a little different. Dang it.
No, it's gas.
I thought all three of us had the same stove.
When you set the damn timer on it, you got to go over and hit the start button or it don't start. Same with the oven. I hate that. You got to go back over and hit that damn start button. Correct, Mark?
I don't know.
You don't know. But anyway, back to your chili.
Yeah, I got to stir it here. It's a big deal.
You're right, Steve.
It's like a cook-off between all the different hunting cabins around our area. Every year they have it the weekend before the Super Bowl. So, and it's like deer meat chili or whatever. Mine's elk actually.
Like venison.
Yeah,
venison chili.
It's got a traveling trophy. I've won it twice, but this will be the third year I win it. Hopefully.
Look at you, Mr. Cocky.
Hey,
it's good chili.
What? Mark, if you don't win it this year, okay, which
I've won one already this year.
Which I'm hoping you do. But if you don't, John, we got to send Mark some Everglades heat.
That would work in it.
Yep. We got to send Mark some Everglades heat.
This one's hot. This is probably the hottest chili I've ever made. We'll see.
I don't like it real hot myself.
But I'm telling you right now, nobody up there would ever know what that seasoning is. And I
don't know, Doc. Everglades is about nationwide now, I'm pretty sure.
That would be cool, though. Now that you say that, Doc, that makes sense.
I don't think I don't think it is nationwide. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Everglades is nationwide.
Somebody in that live the other day said they can buy it up north somewhere. So
it might be something that, like up here, nobody's ever had. You might be right on that, Doc.
Or it could be Mark ain't never looked.
Yeah, I've never tasted it. I know that, but I mean, I got jalapenos in there. Can't give away all the recipe, but
come on, spill it out here. Let's hear what you got in there.
And then,
no, I can't spill it. Come on, because
I shredded a whole block of it was. I'm trying to think what cheese it was. Hold on.
Yes, Joe. We do have gas. Dude, I'll tell you what, that natural gas in the house.
It was habanero cheese or whatever.
Oh,
so put that in there, and then there's some cayenne pepper in there. There's all the chili beans were hot. Everything was hot that I put in it. So,
What, you don't want to taste it? You just want to get burned up?
oh, it'll be good.
Oh, it sounds delicious.
I made some like that, not quite as hot as this, for a chili cook-off we had at work a few months back. I won that too, but I knew they wouldn't like it very hot because there's a bunch of pussies there. But just to say it, just to put it out there. Tomorrow will be all guys.
What did Joe say? No beans in chili?
Yeah, I don't agree with that. That's what I hear. I think in Texas, right? They don't put beans in chili.
Yeah, I think yeah.
I learned about that down here in Florida the first time I went to Griffiths and got me a big foot-long hot dog and had them put chili on it. She looked at me so funny. I was like, yeah, chili, onions, and cheese. And when it came back, it was covered with bean chili, like, chili. I looked at it, looked at her. We kind of looked at each other. I was like, it's not what I thought.
I don't think chili is chili without beans. I really don't.
I think it's two different kinds. You have the chili beans like you're making, then you have like hot dog hamburger chili. Does it have beans?
I got three different kinds of beans. I got chili beans, and I got kidney beans, and then I got pinto beans.
Okay.
Look at Joe using damn trapper terminology. He serves it in a dog proof.
What did he say?
He said he serves it in a dog proof.
I didn't see that. Oh, I hear he serves it in a dog proof. Oh, okay. Now I finally got the Chad here.
And Doc, you probably don't get that, do you? But I watch Mark J. Larson videos. I know that's one of them traps he gets.
Well, no, I know it's one of the traps. I mean, I don't know much
speaking
about
of that.
trapping, so.
Speaking of that, John, because I sent one of them out. It's a traveling trap. Speaking of the traveling tackle bag, I just thought about that. I seen Charlie was live the other night, so I got on there. Yeah, I know.
Take your hat off.
And so I asked him, I'm like, where the hell is the traveling tackle bag? He said Brandon Weatherford has it. So I don't know what the hell's going on there.
Who's that?
That's who he sent it to.
Who is it though? I mean, is that a channel or?
Yeah, I think. I mean, Brandon sent me a bunch of well, no, I mean, he's not a huge channel. I don't know how much fishing he does, but he sent me a bunch of really nice custom baits back ago. I put a video out on it, but I haven't seen him since. I don't know where he's at or what he's doing.
Another bait maker, so they're just putting their baits in it and sending it out. Yeah, it's gone.
I don't know why they ain't sending it out. I don't know. I just wanted to pass that on to you because I was getting pretty pissed off about it.
I mean, if they're putting their baits in it, fine. Like, send it to this guy, that girl, this guy, that girl. Who the hell's going to fish them if they keep sending them to bait makers? Ain't nobody fishing out of it.
Well, get it going. Yeah, that was the whole point of the whole deal. And that's what made me upset. I mean, you guys were nice enough to send it to me. I'm not really a big fisherman, but I'm trying.
You wrecked it, Mark. You did great with it.
Dude, you killed your traveling tackle bag video. That was awesome.
Well, I'm just saying, but then I sent it, I asked a couple different guys up here, and they were like, no, it's not, it's too late. Or like I asked Off the Hook, I asked Cody up there at After 5, and they're like, no, it's too late for that. We're deer hunting. We're doing this. And then Charlie said, yeah, I'll take it.
All right, so it's Ted's fault. We'll just blame Ted.
No, you blame Ted. I actually met Ted. Ted's a good dude. I met him, and he's
I love
pretty
Ted.
cool.
No, I'm just giving him crap. I
like to give him crap, but
that's right, Buck. Oh, I'm not a fisherman, but look at these giants I've been catching on the Big Nasty.
yeah.
Man, I had a blast.
That's where the damn traveling tackle bag should have went.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't even have done any of that if it wasn't for you guys. I would not have done any of that. I mean, that you guys got me inspired to go back to trying fishing again, and then with the Bruiser baits and everything, and just that's the only reason I caught all those big bass. I mean, man,
well, Mark, you inspired me to trap the neighbor's damn dog that I don't like, so it's kind of even now.
And he did. It didn't go well.
I had a blast this last summer and spring, fall, summer, whatever, but catching, I mean, not only largemouth, but then I started wading and catching them smallmouth and everything.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I had so much fun this year catching fish.
Oh, Glenn's inspired too. No, Glenn, that's called gas, dude. You just got sparked.
Some of the, Mark, some of the videos that I really enjoyed, and I enjoy all your videos, but like the ones that I absolutely love was when you had that damn blowgun and you were going after the frog on the kayak. I love that. That was awesome. Like I had, I was laughing so hard. I'm like, and when it broke, and you were still out there just killing it, I was like, this is awesome.
That is fun.
It's kind of like
love eating frog legs. I love eating frog legs, man. That's a great tool right there.
It's but like trapping is his job, I'm sorry, but trapping is his job, but the blowgun and fishing he was doing for fun. You can see the difference in the videos.
Oh, I'm doing it to eat too because I love eating frog legs.
That's kind of like when we catch crappie. That's a whole different feeling because we're keeping them to eat.
Yeah. It's right. There's nothing better than them. I love frog legs.
Mark, do you have frog legs? I bet it's hard to get pants.
Hard to get what?
Pants.
Oh yeah, whatever. Never mind. I'm not even gonna. I'm not gonna.
Come on, I'm trying to reel you in. Come on,
come on. That's an old joke. That's an oldie but a goodie.
Get your foot off the tracks and come on down there.
One of my buddy's smart ass kids. One night we were down at deer camp at the cabin. I come walking out. I had to go to the bathroom. We got our own rooms and everything there at the cabin. I'm walking around in my underwear going back to bed, and he goes, "Man, I've seen better legs on a coffee table." I'm like, "Shut up, you little shit." That's what he told me. Fucking 12 or.
See, my favorite one.
Because I have skinny legs, but whatever,
See, I would have hit you. Is that your legs or you riding a chicken?
That's something like that. I mean, it was like there was barely any lights on. He's laying on the couch in his sleeping bag. I'm going back upstairs to go to bed. I just came down to go to the bathroom. He goes, "I see better legs on a coffee table."
Anti wants to know what kind of trap will you use to try and trap him. We don't know, Anti. You're mysterious.
Oh, I guarantee I could trap him.
I'd catch you with one of them old rabbit boxes and a damn Playboy from the 70s.
Yep, that would do it. I bet that would lure him in. I bet that would lure him in.
He'd actually flip that lever to close the door so he'd have some privacy.
Yeah, that would lure him in for sure.
Creel, how's the weather up there in near Jayville, dude? Because it's getting windy and getting cold here. That cold front pushed through. I'm sure they're pretty cold up there in Jacksonville.
Man, it dropped. Lindy looked it up like 18 degrees in 2 hours.
What?
We got such screwed up weather here. Like the other day it was 30, then it was 3. Today it was like a high of 8, and now tomorrow it's supposed to be in the mid 30s again. It's just.
We were watching the news. They were showing something. I can't remember where it was. They were like showing like negative like 30 somewhere tomorrow. I can't remember where it was.
Well, it ain't gonna be here, but
thank God it ain't gonna be there.
Joe
like the
is
wind
flexing.
chill was gonna be like negative 30.
Joe is flexing his trapperness. A nutty buddy and a Duke would do me in. I was like, look at you, Joe.
I think Joe knows more than we think Joe knows.
Oh, Joe's cool, man. He watches my stuff. I know he does. He comments quite a bit.
Duke
I love his comments. He does a good job.
Okay, that's the one you got to learn with Joe. It's so funny. He will answer. I'm trying to think. Like Creel will hold up a freaking tuna, and Joe will comment, "That is a great looking redfish," or something totally backwards. Just. We saw where Joe works, though. He has a nice little stool.
Does he?
Yeah, he sent us a picture. What was it the other day, Doc?
Yeah, he sent a picture the other day.
That's because Bogley was at. They make Bogley lay on the floor to work.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris has to lay on the floor.
That's what Joe wrote. He said, "Damn, Chris, I at least have a stool."
Yeah, all right. So it's by Chris. It's by Chris. That's where I saw it. Like
Yeah,
right there, like negative 20, negative 30 wind chill up there by Chris. No.
Joe said he's a stool sample now, so.
Trying to see where it is. I don't know. It's like
I could beat that, but
it's still 0 here. I mean, 0 degrees right now. So I don't know. There's not much wind, but it's 0 degrees right now here in my house.
Wow.
But it's
I'll
just
beat that,
like,
Buck. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Doc.
No. Go ahead.
I was just going to tell. They're talking about the stool. I was going to say, I'll beat it. Mark J made stool, put it in a box, mailed it to me, and I show it off in the garage. So beat that with your stool sample. And I watched your stool today, Mark, get a freaking pressure test.
What'd you do?
I'll be honest. I
heard you say something about that earlier, but I was cooking. What happened?
Dude, I was nervous.
Night,
it was
Steve.
creaking. It was freaking creaking and groaning.
What, Matt was on it?
I won't say because a short video was filmed.
I know who it was.
And I ain't lying to you, dude. That freaking stool was going.
Yeah, that's all right. It'll take it.
So that's pretty cool, Mark. That stool you have sat on, I'm assuming. Small water charters, freezer bound outdoors.
Yeah.
I don't think, Doc, have you been here since we've had the stool? I don't think so.
I have not. No.
I told you to get those guys to, when they're there, to sign it. You should.
We had a couple. I don't know if Ted did, but Ted sat on. I mean, there have been some channels get on that thing.
Shit.
I'm gonna try to remember that, Mark. I need to do that.
That's what.
That'd be kind of cool to get everybody's name on it.
I'm gonna sign one in there. I'm gonna sign it huge.
That's fine. I signed under.
You know what I was gonna say, John. What I was gonna say is it's funny, like, you know, Mark's talking about how cold it is up there. Like, you look at Mark, he's in his house. He has a hoodie on.
Yeah, in his house.
Because I just got done checking traps. I was outside in it.
Oh, yeah. But you're still in your house. I'm in the garage. Short sleeves.
Yeah, I got shorts on, flip-flops. I'm outside.
I don't have any shoes on right now. No, I don't know, man. I don't know how you guys live up north like that with that damn cold. I don't know.
I wish it would just stay cold or stay below freezing at least, because tomorrow we're going to be above freezing. And I don't know if you've been watching any of my trapping videos. This year,
the mud,
This year's been the worst I've ever seen in my life. I mean, it goes from one extreme to the next, and then a week later it's the same back and forth. And now we had some cold weather. Ground froze. I can drive wherever I want and trap, but now tomorrow we're going to be 35, and then next week, Monday, 40s. It's like, what the hell? You know, the snow's going to be gone, and it's just going to be another muddy mess. But
Creel, our AC's on.
I see your point there, where you're trying to trap and trying to drive to go get them. Like, I get it. You know, it's if
it would stay a constant, you know, that's great, but it don't. I mean, I think I think we had rain in December. You know, should never have rain in December.
Wow. Look at any fan. He's putting his ice shanty on shore because it's going to be 10 below.
I think my kids are going nuts. Okay. For some reason, Kinsley has a hairnet on her face, and this one's chewing gum. Okay. I think Mom has fed them sugar. All right.
We're eating gum.
Okay. I'm sure the gum has a lot of sugar in it then.
Okay, I tell them.
Tell them what?
Book.
Huh?
The book.
I already told them. I mean,
what?
I get here from my perspective.
Then give them your perspective on your audition. I think my kids have had pixie sticks or something.
No, the pixie.
It's Friday, Doc. Friday. Friday.
Right.
It's definitely Friday. They've gone nuts.
You look like the lunchroom lady.
Oh, John gotcha. Oh, he gotcha. Oh, he gotcha. He said you look like a lunchroom lady. Don't beat up your sister like that, girl.
Buck has a body like a lunchroom lady.
You know, there's hair on it. I am going to
Well, it's a hair net.
No, the gum.
Well, that's a problem.
From your question. Okay, the balk went really good. There were like, I think 5,000 kids who auditioned for dance.
5,000?
Or 500, and only 60 of them were gonna get in from dance.
That's a lot of kids.
Um,
You better have killed it.
so we started off with bar for ballet.
Nobody knows what that is.
Poke, I'm scratching your ear, Avery.
I'm
scratching Avery's ear.
Oh, that chili smells good.
Ew.
Smells like a winter.
Lunch lady.
Okay, all right, girls. All right, go.
Ow!
Stop pulling your
Ow.
sister's hair.
She had a handful of hair, not net.
100%.
And plus, Doc, Mark's making hot ass chili, and
That
you're
smells
making
like a winner
margarita.
right there. I think that's a winner.
Right, Doc? He's making chili. We're making margaritas.
Is my wife making margaritas? I have no
I
idea.
don't know. I was asking.
No, that's
Talking
gonna
about
be
frog legs, I know of 2 local restaurants that serve frog legs. I mean, that's. I don't know if
Oh
everybody.
yeah, we have some around here.
Do you?
We have a couple.
Not
down
very
here,
many, but a few.
My favorite to get them is Lexie's out there by y'all, John.
Yeah, that's a good one. Mark
Yeah.
Buck wants to know where your chili strip paint.
I don't think it'll strip paint, but it's. I mean, it's not terrible hot. I mean, I think it's going to be really good.
I think you're
Yeah.
right, Anyfin.
Yeah, he figured
Actually,
out where
if
your
they found,
margarita.
Anyfin, if they found the margaritas, they'd probably be asleep at this point. So, or they've probably been eating there. They've probably been in there eating candy the entire time.
I wish I had some candy. Wish I had some freeze dried damn Skittles right now.
Oh, those freeze dried.
What are you out?
Yeah, I don't keep Mark. They don't stay here. It ain't like I could just keep a jar. I eat them till they're gone. Then it's like wait till I get more.
Oh shit!
We got
I mean, you gave some to somebody. Who was it? You gave some, or you sent some to somebody.
We sent a bunch to Buck recently.
Buck,
I'm sure
that
that,
was
I'm
it.
sure Buck.
Yeah,
got
that's
it.
who it was.
Sending
Buck
freeze dried
got it.
candy.
Buck, you
Sending
know those up yet? You get them all gone?
Sending freeze dried candy to Buck is like sending a bag with Slim Jims in it to Ugly Dog.
I remember the Slim Jims. I never even ate one out of that thing.
Damn it, Mark.
Wait,
I know.
actually, now that we got Mark on the
I
panel,
wanted to eat one on the video just because you put them in there. I wanted
but wait,
to.
they were. Hold on, they were in there when you got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Rob didn't. So
Rob
Rob didn't
didn't
eat
eat
them
them
all.
all.
So Rob did. All right, okay. Because we were wondering, we're like, those Slim Jims are gone,
Because
and John
I
was
don't know
like,
about
I sent them.
Rob and Melvin looked like they could probably put a hurting on a Slim Jim box.
Yeah. Boy, they had a good time though. I liked watching their video when he was out there fishing with Melvin. Them guys had a good time.
Yeah, that was cool, and I like how Rob did the 2-part video of it.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of.
Right.
I did
That was
2
cool.
days. I just put them in the same video, but it was
Right.
2 different days.
Yeah, I had more than 2 days actually, or something, because I did the largemouth part the one night, and then the next day I did the smallmouth part,
Smallmouth. Yep.
and I did another smallmouth part.
It was such a cool concept. It was such a cool concept. And it was, it was just fun to kind of see, because everybody paid attention to everybody else. Everybody in the community kind of watched what the previous one did. Because when Joe was trying to get, when Joe went fishing with it, he tried to get the Peacock. He didn't. And I knew, okay, I got to get a Peacock with something out of this thing.
Yeah.
That was my thing with it. And then, obviously I sent it off to John and Lindy, and it it was like donkey land bass and
A gator.
and a gator. It was
Well,
it's so cool.
And
You
it
know?
all started from Show Me Creeks, right?
Yeah.
He started it, and he's the one that got me hooked on going to these small rivers, small creeks, and wading and catching them smallmouth. I started watching him, and I'm like, damn, I'm going. I used to do that when I was in high school. I'm like, damn, I'm going to go do it, and I couldn't believe it. It worked. Everything that I watched him do worked here.
And it was a great idea by him, and I think he said in the first video he got it from another bigger channel, the idea of it. But I loved it because it was cool because it was ours.
I think I weighed it when I had it. I think I weighed it because it was getting heavy. It was getting heavy. I think it was like 13 pounds when I had it.
Well, yeah, that's why we started putting the money in it. That's why we started putting the money in with the traveling tackle bag to help out with the shipping. Like each person that got it would at least throw in like $10 with it.
I don't even think it would cost me that much. I think it only cost me like $15 or whatever to send it to Charlie to New Mexico. It didn't cost me that much.
I mean, mine cost me gas
maybe
money.
20. I don't know.
I met John and Lindy up at Headwaters, and I just handed it off to him. But I mean,
Right.
I had to drive. I had 3 hours invested in it because I drove to meet you to get it. Well, that was 3, and then when I took it back to give it to Rob, I got 6 hours in that damn driving to get that bag.
Wait, you didn't drive to meet me. We went to Headwaters,
which takes me an hour and a half.
Oh, okay. It took me an hour and a half too. So
and then I had to get back home.
That cancels out.
But then I had to get back home, which took an hour and a half.
But anyway, but you guys got to fish together, so that's priceless, right?
No, priceless, Mark. Priceless. Fishing with Doc is just priceless.
Well, listen,
always is.
I got you both beat on that.
Be honored to fish with me, for Christ's sakes.
I drove all the way out to Pennsylvania, 9-hour drive, because I won a $25 Amazon gift card from Dark 30. I was on his live and I won a $25 Amazon card. I said, just hold on to it. I'll meet you in Pennsylvania at the rendezvous.
Steve from Wyoming won in my giveaway and drove all the way from Wyoming to Florida to pick you up.
That was cool. That was cool to see him down there. I like Steve. He's a cool guy.
That's another one that said, no, he didn't come to the house. No, they didn't come to the house. That's right.
No?
No.
I seen in the video where you guys were out to eat and everything.
That was the night before, man. That was badass. And Steve, he paid everybody. So I was like, wow.
Oh, that's cool.
He's a good dude.
You could tell Steve's buddy knew that was coming because, dude, they ordered like 24 raw oysters just to start out. I mean, that was where they even got a good beer down them.
So Steve's buddy was like, oh, yeah, he's got this tonight. Let's go all out.
He started in it, man. I figure those folks go all out everything they do.
That's awesome.
They're good people. They enjoy life. You can tell.
The other night, last Friday night, when you guys were live, and my cousin, she came in town, and we went to dinner. I consider my cousin. I consider her my sister. We grew up together. She was always at my house, and she came in town to see my mom and everything. And we went out to dinner, and it was the same thing, John, where it was like, I'm trying to pay, and then she's like fighting me trying to pay it, and she ended up paying for it, and then I tried to sneak money to her. It just didn't work, but it was cool. It was nice to have her in town, and we had a good time. But dude, I wanted to jump in last Friday night, but my God, when we went out to dinner, we didn't get back here till almost 10 o'clock.
I'll bet.
Yee.
Yee.
What's up, Yee? Yeah, I was there last week. I remember I asked John, I'm like, where's Doc?
Yeah, we were like I said, I call her my sister. She is my sister. She came in town, and she got here about like 5:30, 6 o'clock, and then we hung out, went over to one of our favorite restaurants over here. It's called Leftovers. And the reason why it's called leftovers is because you're leaving there with leftovers. Like the plates they bring you are huge. And they got some of the greatest food here in it's in Jupiter. You got some of the best food there. And
hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta
we went there and pigged out, and then we ended up hanging out and came back here. And by the time we got sat, it was slammed. By the time we got sat, ate dinner and everything, we got back here. I think you guys might have been on for maybe like 5 minutes by the time we got in the house. And then, her and I sat out back and had a couple of drinks and BSing for a little while. And yeah, it was a good time.
What's Mark J cooking?
Chili. He's in the chili cook-off.
Oh.
Now what do you got? Oh, Mark's we got a plug-in. There you go.
Oh, I just looked at it. I was like, oh, it was just about ready to die. I'm on my laptop, so.
So, hey, I get to go to California in a month.
Yay.
Oh.
Yeah, good for you. I was there once.
Is it with the kid thing again?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kids.
Yeah, taking the kids, last year we took 11, this year we're taking 16.
Oh, wow.
So, it should be fun. And this time, it's not like going to Nazi Germany where you have to show your passport.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So we can actually go to Warner Brothers Studios.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, we actually booked the Warner Brothers Studio tour, which is I'm actually really looking forward to that. I think that should be cool. But yeah, 16 kids, 5 days, right before spring break. It's going to be awesome. Like we get like a couple days off before spring break. We get to go out, compete, go to California, spend a little bit of time, and then when we come home, we ain't have school for a week.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, it's great for the kids too.
It is, and it's a great thing for them. They get to go see a new city. They get to compete. They get to meet other kids that are into the whole television and film production thing like they are, and then what's really cool is they have all these people that do these workshops with them. I don't know if you remember back in the day. I don't know if you remember Steve Hartman. He used to do the pieces on like ABC. I think it was ABC, like On the Road with Steve Hartman.
I remember that.
Yeah. His cameraman, his name is Les Rose. He's always there, and he always does this in-depth workshop with the students about what it was like to do those, how those stories get developed, the camera techniques that he uses, and things like that. It's amazing. I sit in every single one of them. I mean, it's freaking Les Rose, Steve Hartman. It's awesome.
Right.
And then they have last year they had a couple of guys that were editors for Marvel Studio, Marvel Studios. That they edited a couple of the Avengers movies. So they had a really cool session where they were talking about their editing techniques, how they edited those movies, and how it relates to the software that the kids are using, like Premiere, like Final Cut, like Avid, like DaVinci. They were talking about all that. It's really cool. It's a great experience.
It helps to expand their minds, and if they grasp something, they're like, ooh, I might want to take that further, It's kind of like an incentive for your mind, to something that you enjoy.
Free your mind and your ass will follow.
It's so cool because all that stuff that you're doing and that they're doing, we never had that when we were kids. It wasn't even thought of. Man. It wasn't even thought of.
Yeah.
These are careers. These are careers that were not even careers when I graduated high school and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I tell my students all the time. I was like, guys, listen, the career you're going to end up in doesn't even exist right now.
Yeah,
it's not even a thing. It's not even a thing because when I look at when I started teaching, which was like 12 years ago, I got into teaching 12 years ago, and then really got going. I mean, let's be honest, being a YouTuber, being an influencer, or anything like that didn't exist then. Those kids didn't know about those jobs.
Yeah.
And now it's like that's a possible pathway to a career, although not a very sustainable, not a very attainable type of pathway to a career.
Right.
I mean, you're always going to have your tried and true of being an editor, being a producer, being a director, being a writer. You're always going to have those sustainable careers, in the industry.
See you later, Buck.
But like, all right, Buck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But like those,
See you, Buck.
there's jobs that these kids, like I look at our freshman class and I'm like, there's jobs these kids are going to get that we have no idea what they are right now.
Yeah.
If they're going to go into this industry, they have no idea what they are right now. We don't know what they are. We can just prepare them, to learn how to edit, to learn how to,
so fast. Yeah.
I mean, even after, I mean, I'm so far removed from all of that, but even when I watch a football game on TV or anything on TV, I'm like, I'm watching it. I'm like, man, that's got to be, or a movie or anything. I'm like, since I started doing editing myself, it's like, and I struggle so bad, but whatever, it don't matter. But I'm like, man, that is so cool how they did that,
Yeah.
or John's videos.
Yeah. Back
He
in
does,
my high school,
his videos are awesome.
back in my high school day, we had home ec, which taught you how to be a housewife. How to
Yeah.
cook.
Well, I had home ec when I was in high school.
Yeah.
I wish
did too.
they still had that. I wish
I
they still
learned how to cook and stuff.
Oh wow.
They
Mark,
got
the
rid of
one I
that.
do-
And I think they should still have home ec and shop because
They should.
a lot of these kids don't
They don't know nothing.
develop those skills.
I see them all the time. I mean, they come into where I work and they don't know nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my daughter, when she was in college, she said she had to help these kids wash their clothes. Learn how to
We had one kid come in to work. He didn't know how to read the freaking clock because it wasn't digital.
It wasn't digital.
Yeah, and
And I'm like, what the hell?
Cursive, yeah.
I was going to say, Mark, they do a lot of helicopter training military over Donkey Land. And we'll watch, like some fighter helicopter buzz by. And I look at Lindy and go, you realize the guy flying that might be 23, maybe?
Yeah.
Got a crew of 18-year-olds in the back. And they're just multi-million-dollar machine. Just blah.
And he's flying over going, look, all I got to do is hit the button and they're gone.
Now,
That's
hey,
right.
listen, I took home ec, and I learned to sew in home ec, and I know how to sew. I learned a lot in home ec, and then I loved wood and metal shop. We had wood and metal
Oh,
shop.
yeah.
Oh my
I had
God,
all that.
I love those
Small
classes.
engines, wood shop,
Yes,
metal,
those were
welding.
awesome.
took
Yeah, I
every
still had
one.
the auto repair class and all. I mean, some of them, musclehead car heads, they took auto shop and all.
Now, I did 4-H. That's where I learned how to sew.
I was in 4-H. I mean, I learned how to sew. How do you think I make these freaking? Where do I got it at here? There's my Badger rug up there. I mean, I sew all kinds of shit when I'm doing them hides and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I sew up like the pontoon seats and stuff like. I mean, I got a curved needle. I can work that thing, son.
Yeah.
I love
Right.
it, Glenn.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah, lunch
Still
was
my
my
favorite.
pizza day. I always put
Oh.
down
Glenn's in there.
French
How you
dressing
doing,
on
brother?
the school pizza.
The lunchroom roll.
My favorite
Yeah, Wendy had a
was
thing for
Mexican
lunchroom.
pizza day. I love the Mexican pizza that they had at school. That was my favorite. Mexican pizza day.
Yeah.
I'm just getting some of this chili cooled down. I'm gonna try it. See if I like it.
Well, yeah, you got to try it before you give it to the people.
Do you have a secret ingredient?
He wouldn't tell us.
He wouldn't tell us. Well, yes, Miss Linda, he does.
I can't tell you everything.
What do you
Everything
think?
almost everything that's in there is bought from the store, except for the elk meat.
Except for the what?
Elk meat.
Mark,
And it bounced off the bumper of a Silverado.
Everglades heat.
No.
That's true.
It's pretty damn good. I think that's gonna win right there.
Well, I want to hear about this win. Is it tomorrow, you say?
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
I expect a community post with your winning ribbon or whatever you get tomorrow.
Oh, the flavor
Traveling trophy.
by tomorrow.
It goes to your cabin wherever you're home.
Okay.
So
You can take a picture with the damn thing, no?
I'll get a picture for you.
Shane in here. Hey, Shane.
What's up, Shane Flint?
There's Shane.
Yep.
That's right, Joe. Mark, don't get high on your own supply. You breaking the damn golden rule right there.
No. You know what's good about it? It's going to be better tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's what Lindy was saying. It'll get all mushed up.
The flavors will enhance.
Yep.
It's always better. That's why I always cook it the night before.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll tell you
Shane,
what, if it doesn't win, or even if it does win, Mark, I got to go because I'm out of Everglades heat, so I got to go get some, and I think we're almost out of Everglades fish and chicken, so I got to go get some more. So if I get some, I'm gonna send some to you. I'll go buy an extra bottle of Everglades heat, and I'll send some to you.
All right.
we loaded Buck up. Buck's got seasonings. He just left.
It's on my other tab. I just got done watching that video.
Did
It was
you?
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we loaded him up.
I couldn't believe I missed it, so I just went back and was watching it.
What did
Mail
Shane
fall
say
from
just
small
start
on
out?
charter.
Oh, Rob, don't have Shane come to Florida. We got enough competition. We need a few.
I try to get back and keep up with everybody's videos, but when I'm running traps, man, I'm busy.
Yeah.
Well,
Shane
dude,
likes to fish like I do. The minute that boat stops, he's up and on the front of the boat. Boom, 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 fishing.
I forgot.
That's funny.
Anti, thank you very much for sharing everybody's link. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lindy usually helps, but she hadn't been tonight.
Well, she's been busy. She had to go feed the puppy and let the puppy out.
Right.
Let Kova out.
That's right. She's so sweet. She's so cute.
I would go get my dog, but he's probably laying down.
Man, I'll tell you what.
Do you want me to
like
go
that
get him?
dog.
You want me to go get him? I'll go get him. I don't know how well he'll do sitting here in the chair.
They don't like that chili. They might as well move to Russia because they must be communists. That's the best chili I ever ate.
You bunch of commies.
Yeah,
Commies.
that might be the best chili I've ever made right there.
No, do I need to? You need some?
That's all right.
You talk for a minute. I'll go put the tea together. I gotta go put the tea together. I'll be right back.
What are you doing?
Lindy, you don't have tea, and I drank the last of it. I've already boiled it. I just gotta go slap it together.
He drinks way too
He
much.
who drinks the last tea must make the next tea.
I just hope John doesn't get kidney stones.
That's why I buy it by the can.
You buy
Has he
what?
got any kidney stones?
Oh, he's had them, yes.
I said I buy it by the can, but it's not quite tea though. But it's
Yeah, my father-in-law used to get kidney stones so bad because he loved sweet tea, and oh my god! Like I remember one time, I forget where I was. I was doing something for work, and my wife called me, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, you got to leave. You got to head home." She's like, "My mom and I have to go get Dad. They're on the bikes because this is when my father was still alive, and they were riding their motorcycles. They would always go out Thursday night and ride their bikes, and my father-in-law had like just basically like he was passing a stone, and basically he didn't lay the bike down. He pulled over, then laid the bike down on the side of 45th Street over here in West Palm Beach, and was like basically passing the stone on the side of the road. They had to go get him. They had to call another one of their buddies to come get the bike and ride the bike home. Oh, it was just.
Yeah. Oh,
I love sweet tea. I love sweet tea, but just watching my father-in-law go through passing those stones, I'm like, I don't drink a lot of it because.
why they say that causes it or what? Tea?
A lot of them do. They say it crystallizes.
It crystallizes.
It crystallizes, and a little chunk will get hung up in your little flap inside on your urinary tract on your way down. It has.
Well, I guess I don't have to worry about that part then.
Later, Hank.
I have never ever drank tea. I don't think so. I guess I don't have to worry about that.
It's not just tea.
Oh.
No. It's not. It's
It's
As long as it ain't.
protein.
Yeah, they say sweet tea. Sweet tea is a
Oh.
big cause of it, but there's other things like I know a lot of people that drink a lot of sodas and stuff that get them.
Yeah, I don't drink that shit either. That shit'll kill you.
Mark,
Y'all
I'm the
drink
same
sodas
way.
either.
I
Let's
don't.
see.
I'm not a big
I
fan of.
don't drink any pop or
But it's
soda or
funny.
whatever.
You
When
can
your
tell he's
body's
from up north. He
dehydrated.
said pop. He
The
said
what?
pop. He's from up north. He said pop.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't drink that shit. That shit'll kill you.
Yeah, I know,
I don't
Shannon.
either.
I've been watching that spy balloon.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the spy balloon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little strange, and I also find it a little strange that our administration ain't doing anything about it.
The only thing I drink is water. Usually water. I drink a lot of water at work.
Yeah.
I do too.
Or coffee in the morning. I get there, I might have a couple cups of coffee in the morning.
Oh, I love my coffee in the morning, Mark. I love my
but
coffee.
then after
Lydia
that,
knows I love my coffee.
like on a weekend or something, if I'm up early, and well, I'm always up early, but I'll have a Powerade or something while I'm checking traps or doing stuff or whatever.
Those things are horrible.
Well, Powerade?
Oh, you mean like a Gatorade?
Yeah.
Oh, not the canned Monster drink thing.
No, not that. I don't drink any of that.
Yeah, those things. Those
I
things.
don't drink those.
Those
That's
things are
about it.
awful.
We had a guy that like did the gym and was like a fitness guru, kind of guy. He said Gatorade's good for you because it, replenishes you and all the electrolytes that are in it and all. He said, but drink half the thing of Gatorade. Once you've drank half the bottle of Gatorade, fill it back up with water. He said, because it will also dehydrate you just like it will hydrate you. You need to add water with the Gatorade.
Yep.
You
water it down. I've always watered down.
But I mean, I only drink those every so often, but then after once it's afternoon, then it's beer time. So.
Oh yeah. What's up, Matt?
That's real good for you there.
Oh, that's good for you.
Red Bull. Oh, Red Bull. Ugh, Red Bull.
No, I won't drink that Red Bull. I won't drink any of those.
Kenny, Chatterbait Kenny, turned me on to the Body Armor drinks. I don't know if you guys have tried those, the Body Armors.
No,
I
I've never
really
drank
like those. It's made with coconut water and all this. They're really good. They're really good.
Sounds way too healthy.
Shane,
Yeah,
I am
they're
a
really
coffee connoisseur. My coffee beans come in fresh, and I grind them every morning for my pot of coffee.
Yeah, Joe, I'm the same way. Oh my gosh, like I'll drink coffee till, and it's probably not good for me. Like my wife makes me take, for at work, she makes me take decaf.
Oh, no.
Because at home I'm drinking leaded. At home I'm drinking leaded, So before I go to work, I'll have a couple cups and then I fill up a Tervis tumbler about, yay big. And I take that. So that's my leaded. That's to get me going with the caffeine. When I get to work, I'll have 2 more of those full. She's like, no, that's too much caffeine. You got to do decaf. So I've kind of become accustomed to drinking the decaf a little bit later on in the day.
Don't push on that.
No, and I drink my coffee straight black. I don't put anything in it. No sugar, no cream, no nothing.
No, I don't either.
Straight black coffee.
For my black coffee when we
I only drink coffee at work. I mean, when I get there in the morning, because it's free, and everybody's always making a pot of coffee or whatever. So I'll have a couple cups in the morning. That's it. I don't drink coffee at home.
Yeah, that's right, Glenn. We don't want none of that.
Oh my gosh, Glenn.
Coffee.
I drink coffee to wake up and to go. I don't know if I can do the coffee to go to bed.
That's sad brown water. That's right, Joe.
Yeah, I don't drink it here.
I drink the Death Wish coffee. That stuff is.
That's the brand name she drinks. Death Wish.
Death Wish.
Has anybody tried? Has anybody tried the Black Rifle coffee? Anybody in the chat? I don't know if you have, Lydia. I've heard it's really good. It's pretty damn expensive, but I've heard it's pretty good. Has anybody tried it?
No,
I've never heard of it.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, the Black Rifle coffee. Okay, Shane has. Yeah. All right. Is it worth? Is it worth the price?
Death Wish. Yep.
And Gio likes his coffee like his women hot and black, he says.
Oh, I knew that was coming. I knew that was
the,
coming.
I like the Death Wish too, Miss Lindia. That's good coffee.
Yep. I also like it.
I knew somebody was going to say that.
Oh yeah, let's don't talk about the damn Chinese balloon.
No, we
Trump
did.
would've
You were
threw a
gone.
damn-
Ooh, that's
Trump
good
would've threw
chili,
a
man.
chopper into that
That's
damn
hot.
thing.
Yeah,
Just
but
saying.
they're afraid of where it might land. It might hurt civilians.
Who cares?
Still is warm.
Who cares?
mind
You
what
know
you
what?
call them
Wherever it
birthday
lands,
balloons.
you blame it on China. They pay for it.
Okay, what if there is some kind of virus or something in there that they say, okay, if they shoot us down, they're going to get this virus that we have unloaded into that balloon?
You mean like coronavirus?
Yeah, something worse.
Shane said, "Let that balloon be. Just let it blow on by."
Yep.
I don't even know what's going on with that. I haven't even heard nothing about it.
You're right, Ted.
All
The
right,
government
so,
said
like,
we're
look,
safe.
if Shane's saying leave it alone, all right, I trust that. We'll leave it alone.
They say it's just a surveillance only.
I've never even heard of it. I don't watch TV. I don't watch news. All I do is trap and go to work.
Mark, they've been trailing this big Chinese air balloon that's way the hell up. The whole belly of it's full of cameras and shit. And the government's just letting it float over probably your house about now. It's somewhere out west.
Montana. It's in Montana right now.
Well, I'm not out west. I'm in the Midwest.
Yeah, it's in Montana.
Still closer to you than me.
Parabellum Joe, isn't
For real.
Instant coffee.
Shane
Well, they
said
know
we
it's
would.
there and they're just letting it go.
Yeah, it's just
Yep.
floating along, man. They ain't fucking with it.
Well, they should.
Shane said they gonna get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Creel said a big balloon of COVID.
Oh, I never heard nothing about it. Like I said, I don't watch the news. It's too
I
depressing.
didn't hear anything about it, Mark. I didn't hear anything about it until today. My co-teacher, she said, "Have you been following what's going on with this balloon?" And I was like, "How are you talking about?"
I've never even heard anything at work
And then
about
when
it.
I got home today, I was watching. I just had the TV on, and it happened to be on the news because, of course, I have our local news on because I want to know: is it going to rain tomorrow? Can I go fishing? Will I go fishing? What time should I go fishing? That's why I watched the news, and then they had the thing on it, and I was like, okay, interesting. I don't know. I'm reading a book right now that's freaking amazing, by the way. And it's very insightful. It's called Lies My Government Told Me. And it's all about the
Who wrote it?
Timothy McVeigh.
Yeah.
That's who wrote it.
No,
Right before he blew up a federal building, he jotted that shit down.
the guy that wrote it is the guy that developed back in the 80s the mRNA vaccine. The mRNA like genealogy type of vaccine. He's the one that developed it. And he's talking about how he got canceled by the media. And all it's actually very, very, very freaking insightful. I'm like loving this book. It's pretty damn good.
It sounds
And it makes you it really shines a light on a lot of the shit that we were fed
Like
over
Joe
the last
One.
2 years. Yeah. And then it really makes like a lot of the stuff that, okay, Matt, do the countdown. We got to do the countdown. 1, 2. I'm waiting for the 3, Matt. I'm waiting for the 3.
There we go. I see it.
There it is.
Hey,
1,
oh, sorry.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, Daddy.
I got to hug Daddy today.
I didn't even know what the hell was going on.
What's up, Billy?
What's up, Billy? Mark's like, I'm lost.
I didn't know what the countdown was.
Yeah,
What's up, man? I love you, brother, but I didn't know the countdown. Hey, Daddy.
Every time Matt would jump in my live or John's live or we would go into his, we would always go, he always found it funny that grown men would call him daddy. So we just made it a thing.
He
Every
actually
time
said
he comes in, we would go, "Hey, daddy."
he actually was whining that he didn't like it when grown men and all called him daddy. So from
Right.
that point on,
We
it
have
was
to do it.
daddy.
Uh-huh.
Bob, it might land on Dorothy's house, you know.
Because you know how we are.
My land on Nana.
Dude, I'm
No, it's gonna
like,
end.
I'm
I'll
really
be right back.
excited.
Hold on.
I'm
I'll
not
be
gonna
right
lie.
back.
I am like super pumped to watch the video of Daddy Duck and Billy from SoFlo going duck hunting. That's gonna be awesome.
I think it's funnier that Ashley said she went 4 after we started counting.
And then I think it's funny that Joe went
Yep.
5. Not only one will we entertain you during this live, we'll also teach you how to count.
Yes.
3 is a magic number. At least they said it in Scholastic Rock.
Are you guys, Billy? You guys going tomorrow? Or you guys going tomorrow?
Yeah. And
Gonna be-
Creel,
Gonna be
you
windy.
better hope they see ducks, or they liable to shoot damn my brain farted his name, Stanley. They liable to shoot Stanley if they don't see any ducks.
Stanley!
Stanley, his cousins keep showing up when we go crappie fishing. They'll come pouring in, and me and Lindy both will go, Stanley!
Oh, dude, 2 days, awesome. Is it raining by you? I think it's raining by me right now.
What I miss? Anything?
That's right, Shane. The same one that teaches our youth how to spell and count.
Defined, certified.
More like bona fide.
I'm a sort of dude. It is so.
How short and round he is.
Well, there's
I'm
a
not-
better place for you, Doc, because I couldn't do it. I couldn't put up with it.
Oh, Billy, you talking about Daddy Duck, or you talking about me there, buddy?
It is so
Daddy
bad
Duck,
when it
Daddy
comes.
Mike.
It is so bad when it comes to reading and writing.
What's up,
And like,
Freezer Bound?
what up, Adam?
Adam, the little piglets, was out there right before dark. A damn wad of them.
That's what I was going to tell you, John. When you were talking about that stool, I think Adam sent me it was almost like a X-rated video or a picture of Renee sitting on the stool.
I remember when that picture was taken. I think Daddy Duck took you the same picture, though, I believe. Same pose and everything.
Yeah.
I like.
He sent me the picture. He goes, I don't know what she's doing, but
Wait,
I remember
hold
that.
on. Is Matt not that tall?
No.
No, Matt's about my height.
Yep.
Just barely taller than me, barely.
They rubbed each other's
Oh
bellies.
yeah. All right. So then he's definitely like.
Oh, Billy towers over him.
Well, Billy's a big dude.
Billy towers
I
over
know,
me.
that's what I'm saying. Billy's a big boy.
Yeah.
He is a big dude.
Well, okay, Mark. Ted told
Billy
us you're
towers
not
over
as
me,
big.
and I tower over you.
Ted told us we thought Mark was a big giant fella, and he said, no, he's not real big, not real tall.
I'm only like 5'10",
Yeah.
Yeah.
5'11".
Damn,
somewhere
I'm
in there.
taller. Mark, I'm taller than you.
Well,
Yeah.
you look like you're taller than me. Look at you.
What the?
You look like you're a tall
Close
dude.
to me.
You look like a basketball player or something.
No way.
Yeah, Matt, Daddy Duck is my height. Do you not see the picture on our community page? I mean,
Well, I saw the picture, but you can never really kind of tell, like, with the pictures, like, you don't know, like, forced perspective, right?
Daddy Duck said Billy is the Florida skunk ape, and that's about right. Billy's a big boy, and he smells, and he stinks, so that's probably him.
Billy
Yeah.
doesn't stink.
You can tell Billy's a big boy.
Yeah. Ted says he's a man.
Yeah, when I first met Billy, I was like, I mean, I knew Billy was big because I watched the video with him and John and Lindia, and I was like, all right, I know, because I can gauge the height a little bit by just knowing how tall John and Lindia are. I was like, all right, Billy's definitely going to be taller than I am. But when I finally met up with Billy, I was like, shit, he's much taller than I am.
Who's taller, James?
See you, Annie Finn. And Doc, put up parabellum. An elevator smells different to a midget.
Later, Annie Finn.
Taller, James or Billy?
I'll tell you who else is a big son of a bitch. Is, first time I met Trapper Jay. He's a really big dude.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he's a big dude.
Yeah. Billy's the biggest out of our little Florida group. Billy's definitely the tallest one out of our Florida group.
Off the hook Ted is taller than me. Here is Ted and Billy. Yeah, Ted's taller than me. So Billy, I was like, wow, we looked up at him. I got to fix my camera now.
No, you're good.
Oh, did it not blur out?
No, you're good. No, you're. I mean, on my end, you're still clear.
Matt, you're not 5'3".
No, Matt and I are about the same height. When I got to go fish with him and Yee, that was fun. Unfortunately, we didn't catch a damn thing, but it was still fun to get out there.
Oh wow!
I had a good time with them.
Yeah, Ted's probably.
Big man.
How are you, Ted? I'm probably 5'7"ish. So Ted's probably 5'9"ish.
Depends on what.
You know what? Adam, you know what? My 10-year-old is just about almost 5'3". Kinsley's almost 5'3". She's almost as tall as her mom. Like,
I know, Brim Bass, to be honest, I hate you lost all your damn Florida footage.
Which one is that, Adam? Is that my our co-son or the other one?
Whoa. How do y'all get a co-son?
He tried to give me a son when I was out there. He was going to send him home with me.
Oh, co usually means you work together to achieve something. I was wondering.
I mean, technically, he could leave them at a safe place, like a fire department or whatever, and then you could just come pick him up. I think is that how that works? No. The fire department has to actually take the kid in. You can't just go pick it up.
He wanted to send Clayton home with me. Clayton.
No, Doc, that was just on the news where they just found that baby like yesterday. And
that's why I brought it up.
I didn't know that was legal. That news guy's like, oh, and they just dumped it when
swing around it.
They can drop it off at a fire station with no questions asked.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Clayton's only 7.
Nope, we just had it. Don't want it. Here you go.
Oh my God.
Got a baby drop box.
Yeah, it's like
baby.
It's like dropping off a DVD you don't want to watch anymore.
I picture like the recycle box. Oh, let's drop a baby off there.
It's for real.
I know.
It's on the news. It's a great baby drop box.
Joe said he didn't qualify for the son on his own, so someone had to co-son for him. Ha ha! You're a damn jokester there, Joe.
Dude, Joe, hey, don't shortchange Joe. Joe's always on it.
I've never shortchanged Joe. He's on it.
Yeah, Ted, I'm planning on it for sure. I had a good time last time. I just didn't like the ride home. Man, Boxy got me. Oh man, Boxy hammered me with that red stag.
What'd you have to drive home half lit or hungover?
Oh, I don't even know. It was like Boxy thought it was going to be a good idea. He's like, yeah, we got to finish this bottle of Red Stag tonight. And I'm like, all right, yeah, it sounded like a good idea at the time until I woke up in the morning and went to leave. And I'm like, this sucks. 9-hour drive back home.
Cool, Matt. You need to bring one.
Yeah, Matt. I like what Rob. Is there a time limit on that? I have a couple of daughters in their 20s to drop off.
You're good.
Get it, bro.
I don't know. I don't know what the age limit is. Oh, another thing I saw on the news. Did you hear about that guy, the Lyft driver whose car went missing? He went missing, and they found the guy in North Carolina. That was right by y'all. The last pickup he had. It was right there on Parrot.
Yeah, right there by our house. His last damn.
I saw that today. I was like, holy shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah, right by our house was his last.
Yeah.
You know, then they what? So the phone pinged again in Georgia.
No, not his phone.
Yep.
The car.
They,
The,
have
Yeah, the
oh,
car.
the what do you call it? OnStar. It pinged in
Mhm.
Georgia.
Are you talking about the 3rd of June, Adam? 3rd and 4th?
All right, Mark just completely threw us off.
I was
No.
like, it was.
I mean, I know they got a video out, and I got to go back and watch it. I see all these videos popping up, and then I got to go back and watch them because literally as soon as I get off work, I'm out running traps. But
That's
Right.
something we're gonna do when something works out either bad for my mama or we figure out a way to have to put her in a house. I don't know, but or we're not babysitting
Cool.
mom every day.
good deal.
We're gonna do the surprise show up to that rendezvous. We're just gonna come rolling in.
It
A
was.
little RV with the boat behind it.
It sure is a good time. I'll tell you. I had a
I
blast.
bet. It looked like it.
Oh man, everybody's
They doing
such
another one this
nice
year?
people. Huh?
Are they doing another one this year?
Yeah, that's what me and Adam were just talking about. I know he's had a video up about it. It's the very first weekend of June, 3rd and 4th.
I'm off.
I want to go up there to mess with Boxy and throw Geo in the pond.
Man, I had a blast with them guys.
I bet.
Sunfish King, Ted was there. Man, it was awesome. It was a great time. Geo, everybody was there. Man, it was fun. It was definitely worth my drive out there.
How far of a drive was it for you, Mark?
9 hours.
What would that be for us, John? From here to
A lot.
Georgia.
A lot.
14?
In 9 hours, we'd be about North Carolina. So
14 hours?
13, 14 hours.
Really? That's it? I think it'd be more than that.
I think it's more than that too. It's almost 12 from
Well,
here.
Ted just drove down here. Ted, how far was it from Pennsylvania to?
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Well, he can
True.
take out his rest breaks. He can do math.
See, Geo said 14.
Well, Geo's a damn local truck driver. He don't always know.
Well, didn't you tell me if I drove down to your place, it was going to be
said
like
18. Adam said 18.
Yeah. Didn't you tell me, John, if I drove down to your place, it was going to be 18-hour drive?
But you're not coming from Pennsylvania, were you?
Text him your address.
They're straight east of me.
Tell us.
It ain't that big a deal. It's a long damn way.
See, I'm with you, Matt. I'd fly.
That's when I told John. I'm like, well, if it's that far, I was going to drive down there and bring the stool to him. And then when he told me it was like 18 hours, I was like, I'll just send it to you.
Man, I can't fly. They don't let me take a pistol and other commodities on the airplane.
You're on the no-fly list, huh?
Yeah, that's what it is. I know, Shane. You don't mind flying. I'm driving, son.
If it gets over 12 hours or whatever, 15 hours, I'd rather fly.
You just got to break it in two there, Mark. Drive 8.
Anything over like 10 hours, I'll fly.
I mean, I've drove to Florida plenty of times. I've drove down to Florida plenty of times, but it ain't worth it to me. I mean, it just takes too much time. I only get 5 weeks vacation off work. You know, if I waste 4 of them driving, you know what I'm saying?
True. I mean, hell, 18-hour drive or 2.5-hour flight.
Right. 18-hour drive is 2 days for me. I'm not going to drive that straight.
No, you can't do that straight. I mean, you could, but it doesn't make a lot of sense.
See you, Adam.
All right, Adam. Babysit the adults.
Good to see you, brother.
I think it'd be worse just going to Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania's pretty cool, actually. It was beautiful scenery when I was there, especially around there where Adam is.
You ain't been to Okeechobee yet, Mark.
Nope, I've never been to Okeechobee.
When you try to go to Home Depot and you got to stop and let a cow get out of the road.
So you gotta wait, load your boat, because you gotta let the cows go across
You gotta do that shit
the
too.
boat ramp.
Get the cows off the boat ramp so I can get my damn boat out. Oh, I've been there before, Matt. I lived in North Carolina. We've been to Pittsburgh. We bought the boat in it was Kentucky. We bought the boat. Yeah. I ain't been stuck down here in Florida me whole life. I've seen some things now.
Oh,
I've only seen Tennessee, Kentucky, Georgia, Alabama, and Florida. Oh, and Mexico and the Bahamas. That's it.
I lived
Oh,
in
California.
We lived in the foothill mountain, a little up above the foothills mountains of North Carolina. I deer hunted in all the mountains of Virginia. I know about a hill. That's why I get lost in Florida. Everybody down here wants to give you directions north, south, east, and west. And we didn't use that shit in North Carolina. It was like over that hill, go 2 hills that way. I didn't know nothing about that crap. Which, Doc, I saw the coolest thing, man. Simple idea, and to me it was brilliant. Went to Garcia, and before we fished, we were trying to figure out which way the north was, the way that lake is.
Mm-hmm.
I went to put the boat back in, or get the boat out of the water. When I pulled up there, went back in the ramp, I looked down. They have a big compass thing spray painted in the parking lot.
Oh, really?
All the right way. And you could tell it was a stencil. Somebody sat it down and painted it. And, it's got all the marks. I was like, that's freaking cool as hell, man. Look at Daddy Duck.
It ain't hot. This is nice. Dude, this is like our nice weather.
Yeah.
Dang it, Matt.
Doc, he was sweating in the garage. He was already feeling it. He got out of that truck. You could see that northern blood just starting to get warm.
Oh, yeah, no. Like, hey, we're in the 80s. When we're in the 80s, beauty. Beauty. And now that this front came through, we're going to be like in the 70s. Gorgeous.
Yeah. Then 30 minutes later, he was like, from
he said
50 to 70.
He said this morning driving down, he got the Florida effect. Said he stopped. It was like in the 50s, and he got into Florida. He said somewhere it just changed. I said about Daytona.
Daytona, yeah.
Oh, boom. He said, "Yep, it all changed."
Like, boom. 50 to 70.
Welcome. Yep, you hit that humidity, and then you get that heat. Love it.
Bugman, it's 15 degrees there, and last time I looked, there's a lot of roads that come south, man. Just leave your house and keep turning right. You'll get there.
50 up there, Krill. That's Krill's getting the brunt of what we're gonna. I mean, we're only gonna be like in the 60s probably.
For a very short time.
Yeah.
Ted wants to come back in June. Oh, he better be prepared. It's a lot different from December, January to June.
Oh yeah.
You always got us listening now, Bugman.
Lindy, check it out.
Oh yeah, Matt, come down. No, the worst months I would say are probably August, September. Those are our hottest. Come down then. Come down then.
Yeah, July and August, definitely.
July, August, September, right in that 3-month span. Come down then.
That's got to be like God or like hell in August down there.
Well, I mean, I'm so used to it. It doesn't bother me. It's just I'm so used to it. Yeah, it's hot. I mean, you sweat, but it's not.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you what, Mark. The cold, when the cold happens, if I'm up in a cold air, that screws me up more than sitting down here in like 99, 100.
I know you're not going to tell me it's a dry heat because I know it's not a dry heat down there.
No, it's not.
But
it's not. But like, I can't take the cold, man. I can't take the cold. The cold, forget it. I don't want it. I want nothing to do with it. I'd rather be hot.
I can't take the heat.
Our breeze was either blowing across the Atlantic or across the Gulf. 30 minutes before it got here. It ain't bad.
I'm just saying. I have a hard time with the heat, especially here. I mean, here in the summer, it gets so humid here. It's just so hot.
I bet you'd shave that beard down here.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but
Can't you see Mark sweat pouring down them cheeks, and he'd be dripping just right down that beard.
It would be.
No, I think Mark would be good with that.
People think that it makes you hot, but it actually doesn't make you that hot.
Cows got hair and they stay cold. That's what gets me are these cows down here that are jet ass black standing out in the middle of these pastures, no trees, and it be 110. I don't know how they.
Yeah,
do it.
you'd think they'd be boiling.
Yeah, what gets me is there's a lot of these little water holes, Mark, in the pastures. You'll go by in the morning and you'll see like 6 gators out floating in that. Come by in the afternoon and it's full of cows. You're like, well, ain't nobody worried about it.
Gone.
Oh, Gio.
Oh, poor Gio.
But see, man, you trip our air conditioner. We keep it on like 75 or 6 in the house. But everybody's like, God, that's hot. But when it's 100 outside and you walk in, holy crap, it's cold in here.
Yeah.
We keep ours at 74 all year.
Yeah.
74. We just leave it at 74. Never touch it. Although I did turn the heat on during the Christmas thing when it got like cold for us. Like I woke up the first morning and it was like 62 in the house. And my wife's like, it's freezing. I was like, all right, I'll put the heat on. And I put it to 72.
We could see it on our power bill because, our heat pump doesn't have like Mark's, if he has a heat pump, it's got gas for the air and the heat. Down here, they don't.
I got a forced air furnace.
Well, but you know what I mean? The heat pump, uses the gas for the air and the heat. Down here, they don't do the heat gas. You get the air conditioner and they just run that heat strip. Like up in North Carolina, we call it the emergency heat. But that's all they have in these. And dude, we could tell our power bill running that damn heat strip a couple days.
Mm.
It's like having a couple little plug-in electric heaters going.
Got to keep it somewhat warm in the house because I have birds.
Her birds can't get too damn chilly in there.
I don't know. I think ours is set at like 62 or something like that right now. I just heard the furnace kick on, but I think
it's reverse that when it's 0 outside, 62 feels like a damn heat wave.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get cold. I mean, I'm outside.
I'm turning on the heat when it says 68 in the house.
Yeah.
Mark got his heat set on 62.
Right.
Exactly.
My internal body temperature is higher than that. So.
But then again, he's got a hoodie on right now and a freaking fur coat on his face. So.
Well, I mean, I was outside checking traps. I was walking around. And
that was 2 hours.
It was 0 degrees out, and all I had on was this hat and this sweatshirt.
That was 2 hours ago, Mark.
It was colder then.
You're still trying to warm up. That's what it is. You got to be cold.
Nestled up.
But I'll tell you what, when I come in the house from being out there checking traps and everything, I'm like, I walk in and I'm like, oh my God, I start pulling shit off because it's like
belly full of chili. Yep.
Back when I deer hunted in Virginia and it was so cold, I'd get out of the truck up on the mountain and I'd have a short sleeve T-shirt and my pants, everything else in the pack. Because I'd tromp down that mountain, I'd get up in my stand, then put my shit on. You see these guys put all their big clothes, get out of the truck. By the time they get to their stand, they're sweating and cold. So,
yeah, I love it. I love it when we go out west. It might be, we'll be up there in the mountains. It might be 10 degrees out there in Colorado or Wyoming or wherever. I mean, you're walking around just like this. It's not cold at all. I mean, to us, I guess. But I mean, like here. I'm just saying when it's here when it's 10 degrees, if you're out in it for a long enough time, you can flick your ear and it'll almost break off. Out there, it's totally different when you're in the mountains at altitude.
Yeah. Kind of, I guess, the difference like over in Arizona in the Sonoran Desert.
I mean, you just don't feel cold.
Degrees. It's not humid. It's
like we're used to the heat. It doesn't bother us. You guys are used to the cold. It just just depends on where you are.
Now that's a TV show. Instead of trading spouses, they ought to bring Mark here right now, flop him in Florida, take me to freaking his house and flop me and film us for a week.
Hey, would you cook for me?
I mean, if you imagine that Mark could be down here going, God damn, I'll be up here freezing my ass off like, God dang, it sucks.
You're like, God damn it, you guys.
I know I'd be bitching because I don't like the heat here.
I agree with Lindy.
It gets really hot here in the summer. I don't like it.
I'm sure. Yeah, no, I'm sure it does.
hang on, Doc. I agree with Lindy, Mark. Monica would be the one wouldn't like that shit at all.
She came from California. She wouldn't.
No,
I don't think it bothered her.
No, I'm talking about me flopping up there today and you being gone. That wouldn't work.
Maybe not.
Yeah, because I was
There'd
going
be a
to
damn
say California weather, John, is very similar to ours,
I'm
except
not
it
talking
just
about
doesn't
weather,
have the
John.
humidity.
I know what he's talking about now.
I ain't talking about weather.
No,
I'm talking
I
about
get.
the
No, I
environment.
get it. I got you.
see it already. I'm not a.
Well,
I'm
shit,
not a
kids. It's 10 o'clock, and I'm pretty much done for the week. What do you guys think?
Yep. And I gotta get up early in the morning and shoot to Port St. Lucie and do my last.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you got to do your thing.
First aid, and I'm there.
She's done tomorrow.
Good luck.
So, guys,
Good luck.
wish.
She can't hardly fail a CPR class. I mean, she's gonna pass that.
Yeah.
Pretty proud of you, though. Good job.
Yeah, Doc, we need to go. Steve just come in. It's time to bounce.
All right, Steve's here. All right, everybody, let's get the hell out of here.
All right, folks. Thanks, Mark, for jumping up.
Well, thanks for having me, man. I really appreciate you guys.
Mark,
Anybody hadn't watched, go catch up on all my videos.
Mark,
Doc,
appreciate you
one out,
jumping in, buddy. Good luck with the chili thing. Let me know how you do.
I will. Thanks, guys.
All right, guys. Good night. We'll see you later.